UT Martin head coach Jason Simpson. The Skyhawks are going to open the season this week against Kansas State. They're 17th and 18th in the FBS national polls, coming off three straight conference championships. Coach, just thoughts about your team entering the 2024 season.
Okay, good. Yeah, year number 19 for me. Thought we had a good camp, a solid camp. We've got 18 seniors and about 20 plus juniors, so it's an experienced older team, which probably most every team is with the transfer portal now, the time changes are older, more mature teams. And if you can capitalize on that experience and mature bodies, then you got an opportunity. The thing that you have to protect against, right, is taking things for granted because you've got maturity and keeping the hunger that you need to prepare and grind out, and not just trying to get to the game on Saturday. Those are things I remind the players about every day.
Before we talk more specifically about you, let's talk a little bit about K-State and just what you've seen with them. They've obviously been very successful the last couple of years, and that's what got them ranked in the FBS preseason.
No, very impressed with their program, and Coach Klein has done a great job. And they're talented. They play very hard. They've got good schemes. I mean, they're a nationally ranked program. I saw them in person. I guess 2 years ago in the Sugar Bowl playing Bama, and very tough task ahead of us, but nothing but respect for their program and what they've done in the Big 12.
Before we start, I was just mentioning you played Georgia last year. You played big teams early on. Just how's each year different? And when you're lining up to play a team like that, obviously you've come out and competed well. You didn't get the results you wanted, but just what's the mentality going in? We got this nationally ranked team week one. Let's go do it.
Yeah, I think to me, the kind of thing the personnel that Georgia plays with, and so you start with there with your problems first, and then you then scheme when they want to get after you, and then you flip it over to where Kansas State, to me, the scheme, the way the quarterback runs, they put you in bind offensively and defensively. Kind of with a little bit exotic schemes on defense. That's a challenge for you, and then you go to quality players that play with great effort and technique as well. So I don't know. I kind of look at it from that standpoint first and foremost, and but we're looking at it like this. I mean, this is our first game. This is a 2024 team. It's different than last year's team. Yes, there is a lot of carryover of some guys that played for us last year and the year before. But what will it look like? How will we perform? How will we execute? That's what I'm excited about.
With those returning players, like Kincaid Den obviously returns as quarterback. Is it easier in this day and era where rosters change a lot to have a quarterback who played last year for you, as opposed to maybe playing somebody who, like a year ago, didn't have any experience at your school?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, Kincaid was a starter last year, and Georgia was the first time we had been together. Okay, so it was kind of the middle of the game before some continuity and some familiarity was taking place. Now he's been with us for over a year and a lot of reps underneath his belt. So yeah, he knows what's to expect from me. I know what to expect from him, and we're happy with our quarterback room with Kincaid and Kaya Sharon and Julian. We're excited about that group. We've got some depth there and some guys that can play the position.
And on defense, let's flip it. Like, obviously you got you lost some people, but you got some names back like O'Shea Baker and some other people. What have you seen out of the camp and this week of practice about how your defense is coming together with those new people in with the returning players?
Yeah, I think we've improved ourselves in the secondary. We added some length, with Robert Johnson at corner. I think J. Mike at McGow at the corner has been with us a couple of years now. I've seen his steady improvement. Hastings has played at a high level when he's been healthy, so we hope we can continue to get that from him. And Jacob Stevens is coming off an injury year, redshirt medical redshirt year, and he's probably one of probably our best tackler in the secondary. So, those guys, once they get some games under their belt, I think they got opportunity to play really well.
Somebody who had not watched UT Martin play before, what do you want to show them on Saturday? Like, what is this UT Martin team is blank?
Right. Well, the philosophy we've had for 19 years now, and it's not any magic formula, but it's what works for us, and what we continue to talk about is every day is, we have to. There's two things that we have to hang our hat on, and one is that, nobody's going to play harder than us. That doesn't mean you win every game, okay? But nobody, when you turn the tape on, okay, running to the ball, playing with great effort, okay, that's first and foremost. And the second thing is beating the game. And it doesn't matter who you're playing, whether you're on the road at Kansas State or you're at home against a conference opponent, okay, beating the game, staying, avoiding false, pre-snap penalties, okay, knowing your assignment, being where you're supposed to be, hanging our hat on, that being our philosophy. Okay. And you put that with some talented players and some execution, then you got a chance.
Coach, appreciate your time this morning. Best of luck against Kansas State, and then we'll talk to you next week.
Hey man, appreciate you, Kyle. Thank you so much. Looking forward to another year with you.